See, it all beads really well. It's actually ice. Hey Kelly, join us as we try to find our perfect camp spot tonight.
So as you can see from the intro, sometimes we can get it wrong and it can get quite cold.
Yep.
And that was a few nights back. We was on a mountain and it got a little bit icy on there.
Yeah.
We were a bit high up, I think.
Mm.
So
Yeah, we were too high up.
Yeah, it was... but I mean, we got through the night. We didn't really feel it in the tent. It's just... it's a bit of a shock when you get out and you're all frozen up like that and you didn't expect it.
Yeah.
Another problem that we are having on mountains as well is people say go higher, go to higher ground, you'll be drier than higher ground.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to work that way.
No, because a lot of the mountains have been replanted by tractors and everything else, what happens is when they go up with their tracks, it literally leaves gullies like that. You can't fit a tent between any one of those drops at all.
And the worst bit is underneath those gullies, underneath the earth, you've got a layer of soil, probably about that, haven't you?
Yeah.
And then it's rocks.
Yeah.
So the water collects and it sits on the rocks. So it doesn't matter if you're going high. I mean, even in a mountain like this, it's not exactly straight like that. It's going like this, right?
Yeah. With that, it's
It collects.
splosh. And no.
It's not always the answer to go higher.
No.
And on the one we're on today, well, we have, as we've been clambering up, we've been looking in all sorts of nooks and crannies, trying to see if we can find somewhere to pitch, and it's just been a nightmare.
So how did we find our perfect spot for tonight? Let's have a look at some of what we've been up to today. And
what's led us to here?
yes. Tara will be foraging for some food.
These have got to be one of the prettiest salady type things, haven't they? They look great when you garnish a salad with this.
They do indeed.
Nice little sweet touch.
They are.
Got to be careful of the thorns.
Yeah, I was going to say, look at these. Yeah, you got to be careful with the thorns, but they're that easy to pick. Oh, that one got me in the thumb. And this here is from our dear friend Ian. And if you know anything about these sorts of bags, they're what you get your bundles of kindling in. And the reason we use them is because they're netted, and it stops your food, or your forageables, food for us, whatever, stops them from sweating out, yeah. And just keeps it that little bit more natural until you get home, or tent, whatever, home. So I just seen a bug on my hand, I was getting distracted. Look at that, little bugger. Bugger. But yeah, it allows it to keep it fresh, doesn't it?
Yeah. A good thing for these as well is when you're collecting mushrooms, these bags are brilliant because not only they stop you from sweating, but if you ain't eating all your mushrooms at once, hang them up in a tree.
Yeah.
Providing it's not raining, they start drying, don't they?
Yep. Not only that, is a lot of people get worried about flies getting in. I mean, but you can see how small that netting is.
Yeah, we went for the fine netting.
Yeah, flies are not getting into that at all.
You can get these kindling bags and they've got slightly wider netting on them. We don't bother with those ones.
No.
We like the green ones where it's tight. I think they've got white ones as well.
Purple ones, green ones.
Purple ones, the white ones as well, I think are quite tight knitting, aren't they?
Possibly, yeah. As you can see, we were in such good high spirits earlier and didn't have these either. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a long day, but let's carry on. Let's see. It's a nice little area, this. We're not stopping here because, well, look at the lay of the land. Bikes are coming through over there and from that way. But yeah. See, these are quite young trees, but I don't know how young without cutting one down and counting its rings. And yes, apparently a tree surgeon told me that is a real thing. There's 2 cars. There's the engine block for one. I've got another engine block there. 2 looking Land Rovers, I think. Old Land Rovers. But guessing from the colour of that, it would have been silvery grey. How on earth did these get here? Crazy. Tara's found something.
Oysters!
Oyster mushrooms!
Yeah!
Awesome!
I know they're a bit early, but hey ho.
A bit early, are they any good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Well, they've been nibbled at a little bit. Nibbled at a little bit.
That's the slugs for you.
Yeah, it's alright though.
Oh, look at those for a specimen. Yum!
Another one there.
Get out the grass out of the way. Very nice.
Ooh, huge one there.
Oyster mushrooms. What a find. But we can't find anywhere to sleep because yeah, it's all like this round here. And yeah, we can stop in the middle of the tracks until a car comes along. But or a bike, yeah, because obviously these are bike tracks. But yeah, there is literally nowhere to stay on here. We've been trying to find somewhere to stay. We found somewhere. But underneath our bed for here, that's under our bed. Guess what the dog's got? Because he sleeps down the bottom, we've got all this branches from the fallen trees. And then Tara's only collecting loads of moss to put on his bed. He's got the best bloody bed for the night, hasn't he?
Got to take care of my baby boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Comfy, cosy.
I'm sure he does. That's the problem. He gets the comfy bed and we don't. Unreal. Next to a stream as well. Nice view. The tree graveyard. So yeah, we're in this bit. It's all down. Tara sorting out her baby boy's bed. I'm the one with all the ailments, not him. He's the service aide, alright? No. Alright for some, look at him. Sat there all smug. Look at me. Look at me, I'm so smug.
I'm so special.
Look, he's just like, yeah, look at that. Yeah, I'll see you side-eyeing. So yeah, some of the things we have to contend with. So the ones of you out there that said, yeah, dog's living his best life, yeah, he is. And he knows it. Wait, smug. Wait, smug. Yeah, you know I'm talking to you. Yeah, look, lovely, comfy, squishy, nice bed. Not for us humans. See, this is the wonderful thing about 4x4 tarps, or 3x3, whichever you want to choose. But you can't seem to get it in a location like this. It's just impossible. So with this, what we've done, run off down from there and on this side down to there. That's the bottom of the tent, and then you got Tara's side up underneath there, all set up ready to go. Well, set up ready for stuff to go in, and then yeah, it fits, doesn't it?
It'll work.
Yeah. There's a little bit of a pinch point here, but water will come in here and it'll run down there to there, and we can have a collection point if we want. Yeah. And Tara's just said not that we need one because we've got the stream, you see, and you can walk through there, onto there, collect water, job done. So it's not too bad. Sorry about the volume, but I can't be asked to put the mics in and fart ass around at the moment. But yeah, ready to rock and roll. As you can see, it's been a tiresome, eventful sort of day.
Yeah, it's certainly been exhausting going uphill the whole time. It's been quite a climb.
It's just been going up and up and up and up and up.
And of course, in between the climbing, we've been clambering in and out of all the foliage.
Yeah.
You know, because one of our tips is if you want to get a good camp spot, just find yourself somewhere to get tucked away. You don't really want to be seen from the track if you can help it, because otherwise you're just going to get bothered. So, well, you might do. People might leave you alone if you're lucky.
I mean, I think it's that side or this side. I can't remember which side. I believe the how to find a secret camp spot as well. If you want some guidelines on that, maybe. This is just us trying to find our perfect spot for tonight.
And it wasn't exactly ideal in that the reason we had to pad the dog's bed out is because we couldn't find any flat land. This was the least of the evils. Mm-hmm. So he's in a bit of a dip off. Yeah. So we had to pad him up, otherwise he ends up dragging the tent with him because he likes leaning against it.
He loves to lean back on it. He's I get all comfy. So no, I wasn't overly jealous, but like, come on, he has got a nice bed to lay on.
We did strike lucky having the stream next to us as well, so that was a good one.
And I mean, it's always a must for us, always finding that water source.
Yeah, and we're far enough away from the track that, you know, if somebody did see us, it's because they're looking, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things that we always try to employ, that if there is a forest that's been blown down or partially blown down, you're gonna have these little secret places, aren't you? That you can go, we can fit a tent there, we can do it maybe. We do have a rain mac. It is in our winter loadout video, I think, or something like that. But
it's the exact size.
It's the exact same footprint as the tent.
Yeah, well, as the sleeping section.
As the sleeping section,
not including the porch.
No. But it's an absolute lifesaver because you put it down and go, will the tent fit there?
Yeah.
So then you can see what we had to do with the tarp. It's different, but
it's going to work.
It works. Right? I mean,
you can see everywhere's got a good runoff, and it's not going to get us flooded in any way. And if you've not been watching and you're wondering why bother, we are expecting rain. The tent's not waterproof.
Yes.
So we've got the bigger tarp to compensate for the fact that we love this tent too much to give it up because it's not waterproof. It just goes to show how much this is a great tent, right?
And for those of you that are first time here, we have proofed it twice, and that didn't work either.
No.
So don't worry about it. If not, have a look at our videos from the campsite or wherever it was that we were at. That kind of goes into it, doesn't it?
But I'm hoping that we're not too high up this time. We're nicely tucked away in some pines, so
we should be okay.
We should be sheltered from any bad weather. Yeah,
we've got the running water, which usually drops the temperature down, but let's face it, it has been warm the last couple of days, so
it's not been too bad.
It should be all right. It should be okay.
Well, so now we're all settled and it's starting to get a little bit dull out there.
Yeah.
It's probably time for me to get the dinner on.
Mm-hmm.
I got some meatballs, some smash. Yeah, it's all right when you stick a load of butter in with it, and we got butter, so that's good.
So I mean, like our road, I didn't mean to cut you off there, but like our road food it changes. So sometimes it might be a list of these.
It changes because you go into a shop and you can only, I mean, a lot of the time it's little convenience stores that we're going in. And
it's like some of you that might shop in Morrison's, then going to shop in Waitrose, and then going to shop in Aldi. Everything's just...
It's not even just that. I mean, it's taking it from that to the Premier.
Yeah, to the Premier and the little farm shops and stuff like
store,
that.
Yeah.
And
sometimes you just got to do with what you can.
Yeah.
So anyway, I've got these meatballs. I've also got gravy to go with the meatballs. So that's meatballs in gravy with mash and the oyster mushrooms I collected.
yes.
Get them in there.
Boom. Awesome. Anyway, Kelly, sorry it's only been a short one. We've literally no signal, or we're too tired because we're going all over the place at the moment.
Yeah, and it's a lot of this.
Yeah, a lot of up. That's all it is. It feels like we've been going up for weeks now. All in all, it's just... I mean, that place that we stopped at, that little lake place, you know, that's cool. But you really don't feel rested afterwards.
Well, it was only 24 hours that we stayed in the spot for.
Yeah, the weather was, well, clearing up as we saw.
Yeah.
But then we also saw one of you guys when we were getting breakfast this morning.
Yes.
Which was great. Lovely to meet you. You were awesome.
Yeah, I forgot to get your name, actually.
Yeah, we didn't get your name. It was like, bugger. As soon as you'd gone, we hadn't got your name. But
yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, lovely to meet you.
It's nice to have met you and had a chat.
Yeah, absolutely awesome. Anyway, we're going to leave it there, and do consider subscribing, liking,
sharing around.
Yeah, and all that hype.
Yeah.
Be really appreciated.
Happy
hopping.